Alright, and I'm back with another haul. This one comes exclusively from Grindhouse Video. Now, recently, I think within the past 3 or 4 months, Grindhouse Mike has been getting in imports. So he's been getting UK imports, Australian imports. And the cool thing about that is because I'm newly region free, I'm able to go back and procure a bunch of movies that are not released over here for some reason or another. And I got 4 here that were some of my favorites from my teenage years. And I just want to run over these and let you know that they're available at Grindhouse, and they're actually really cheap, especially for imports. And the first one that I have today is Kathryn Bigelow's Strange Days. When we talk about Kathryn Bigelow, it's usually about Near Dark or Point Break, or her more recent work like The Hurt Locker. But I think Strange Days deserves another look. This was made around 95, 97, if I remember correctly, and it deals with the turn of the century from 1999 to 2000. So it's a bit dated, but you can kind of look at it as Kathryn Bigelow's version of a grunge future. All the characters are really grungy. And remember, when this was made, grunge was the big thing. So there's kind of a grunge style that takes over the futuristic design. Juliette Lewis sings in a grunge band. Juliette Lewis actually sings in a grunge band in real life. And everybody pretty much has this strange, almost Demolition Man, but really, really fucked up and dirty version of Demolition Man vibe about them. The movie concerns itself with memories. There's a device that you could put on your head and you can, quote unquote, I believe it's called jack in, and you can see someone's memories. So someone can record their memories and then you can buy them and live vicariously through them. Ralph Fiennes, our main character, is always kind of pawning after his ex-girlfriend, that's Juliette Lewis. So he has all of these tapes left over of the time when they were together. So he's constantly like going back and living in the past. Now everything is fine and dandy until someone uses this technology and there is a snuff tape that's going around. So there's a serial killer that's raping women and killing them, and that's where Ralph Fiennes is trying to get into the middle of it and find who's using this technology for evil. It is written and produced by James Cameron, so I wonder if maybe he's iffy about releasing it over here. I kind of question whether or not he has the rights. I know for a fact that since Fox changed hands, this is now technically a Disney movie. So I question if we're ever going to get another release of this anyway. It would be nice if we got like a big special edition with retrospectives and a nice 4K and an essay booklet and all that, but I really don't think we're going to get it. So this is the best that we have for right now. And it is a bit bare bones. Comes with a featurette, a director's commentary, and an original theatrical trailer. And that's what the inside looks like. The next one I got here comes from Umbrella Entertainment, so it's an Australian import, and that is Coneheads. Now, I know before we get started, I'm sure a lot of people are like, Coneheads a shit movie, right? It probably didn't age well. Why would anybody really want a Blu-ray of it anyway? Well, Paramount's coming out with seemingly all of their SNL movies, slowly but surely, in their bare bones releases, but for some reason, Coneheads has yet to be released. But Coneheads holds a massive amount of nostalgia for me. I am a huge Dan Aykroyd fan. And I like to watch the ones especially that he wrote, because there's a lot of things from screenplay to screenplay that show his interests. He's really big into cops, he's really big into science, he's really big in the ghost hunting, he's really big in the aliens, and that kind of seeps into all of his screenplays. Now, Dan Aykroyd is most notably a madman, so most of the time they were able to rein him in and make his work a little bit more palatable for the masses. But there would still be that Aykroyd wackiness in a lot of his work, and that's no different with Coneheads. Coneheads is kind of strange because it concerns itself with like a bunch of things. It concerns itself with illegal aliens, actual aliens, the way that America treats illegal aliens. It's talking about raising a nuclear family, and it's all about keeping one's identity in the mix of all these things, right? Coneheads is actually touching on so many different subjects, and it kind of can get a little bit confused, especially since it's only about 87 minutes. But I still think it's incredibly fun and endearing, and I absolutely love it. This one is extremely bare bones because you only get the movie. You don't even get a trailer or nothing. There is reversible artwork. The only difference is it takes off the little rating. Now, the next one I got here is a bit of a surprise that it's not more talked about, especially since its director has fairly recently passed away, and that is Space Truckers. So Space Truckers is directed by Stuart Gordon. He did Reanimator, he did Robo-Jocks, he did From Beyond. He's done a lot of really great work. One of his more recent ones was Edmund with William H. Macy, which was written by David Mamet. Space Truckers is exactly what you would expect from the title. It is goofy as hell. It is colorful. It's cheap. I believe it was put out by HBO, so when I was a kid, I used to see it on HBO all the time. And I believe it was put out in America under HBO Video because I remember renting it and it actually had a little HBO Video insignia on it. I don't know about overseas. In fact, I'm pretty surprised that we actually have a UK release of Space Truckers, let alone a release of Space Truckers at all. I don't know if you would call it a great movie. I love it. It's nothing but nostalgia. And it's really wacky because it's Dennis Hopper as a space trucker. So you got Dennis Hopper, you got Stephen Dorff, and I believe this is right before or right around when he was Deacon Frost. So it's primo Stephen Dorff. And you got Debbie Mazar as the love interest. This one's put out by Second Sight. Second Sight's been doing a lot of really good restorations and special editions. So this comes with Space Trucking with Stuart Gordon, a new interview with director Stuart Gordon. Scoring Space Truckers, a new interview with the composer. The Art of Space Truckers, a new interview with art director Simon Lamont. And subtitles. And the final one I've got of this haul is a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. That is In Hell. So this is Jean-Claude Van Damme's second collaboration with director Ringo Lam. He previously did Maximum Risk with him, and then after this they did Replicant. I totally recommend all three Ringo Lam Van Damme movies. Maximum Risk pretty much feels like a Luc Besson movie done by someone who just really, really loves Luc Besson. It's got that strange European sensibility, even though a Chinese director made it. And Replicant is just a lot of fun because you get to see Michael Rooker beat the shit out of Van Damme, and then later a clone Van Damme beat the shit out of Michael Rooker, and then two Van Dammes fight one another. I know that's nothing new because it seems like every single movie there is a clone Van Damme, but Replicant is really good. Now, Van Damme himself credits In Hell as a learning point for him. Ringo Lam challenged him to display a whole lot of different emotions in a very short amount of time. Now, this has all the Van Damme tropes. It starts with a dead wife, so he wants vengeance for the killing of his wife. He goes to jail, just like Death Warrant, just like a few other ones that he's made. And while he's in jail, he gets in a fight tournament, just like Bloodsport, just like The Quest, just like so many Van Damme movies. But what makes this one different is it's gritty as hell. It's kind of like Ringo Lam wanted to make his own Shawshank Redemption, but this makes Shawshank Redemption look like Sesame Street. This is just gritty and nasty and dark as hell. Super violent. At one point, Van Damme actually bites a dude's fucking throat out with his teeth. So, I would highly recommend this. I think it's my least favorite of the three Ringo Lam collaborations, but that doesn't really mean anything. I think this one is one that I'm definitely going to revisit of Van Damme's catalog because it's just so gritty and crazy and fun. So this one comes with a slipcover, and this one is actually numbered. So I got number 2632 of 3000. There's the inner case. And this is put out by 88 Films, so it's got really, really nice packaging and a lot of good stuff to it. Comes with two different audio commentaries, comes with an interview with the camera operator, comes with a making of, which it's funny to watch Van Damme try to explain his acting motivation. I love Van Damme, but he's a goofy motherfucker. And it comes with an original trailer. There's the inside lobby cards, which I'm not going to open, and a poster. It's just a mini poster of the outside art. So yeah, there's another haul video. Like I said, these all came from Grindhouse Video because he started to get a bunch of imports in. I am definitely going to be using him for all my imports. I already pre-ordered quite a few 88 films that are coming out in July and August. June, July, and August, actually. And I'm going to be going through his back catalog that he has because he keeps getting new stuff in all the time. And it's a lot of stuff that you cannot get in the US. So I highly recommend going through him for any imports that you might want. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!